Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us for this wonderful virtual event. Today, we are going to look at the top strategies companies can use to hire internationally, boost growth, and simplify their global expansion plans. My name is Diane Albano, and I am the Chief Revenue Officer at Globalization Partners. We specialize in helping companies grow globally and doing it in a simplified manner. So let me tell you a little bit about Globalization Partners. We've been in business for over 9 years, and we were one of the first companies in the global employer of record industry. This category has been growing very rapidly, as indicated by the recently released Nelson Hall analyst report on the EOR sector, which identified Globalization Partners as the market leader. The concept is incredibly simple. You identify the talent you wish to employ anywhere in the world, and we do the rest. So, what's so great about hiring internationally and building a remote global team? Well, the nature of how we work is shifting, whether due to technology advancements or generational mindset changes. The data shows that distributed, flexible, and now global teams are in the future. And they're certainly the answer to creating business resiliency in the times of crisis. A remote global team gives you two specific advantages: proven efficiency and increased success. The remote aspect brings the efficiency, and the global perspectives increase overall performance of your business. But it's a combination that gives your business an added measure of resilience, and that is what will put you ahead of the competition. Let's take a look at tactical strategies that business leaders can adopt to hire internationally and boost growth. So first, start by thinking about the roles you're opening on your team. How will the new team members' impact be measured? According to LinkedIn, companies with a strong employer brand decrease their hiring costs by 43%. Make the mission, vision, and values of your company visible and clear, and speak out at every opportunity. Some of the key characteristics of employees who thrive in remote environments include someone who values results over process, a true self-starter, able to demonstrate attention for detail and the ability to track their KPIs, experienced in some form of remote work already, and of course focused on growth. Before you make an employment offer or send an employment contract to a candidate who lives outside of your country, you must verify that it is legally in line with all regulations and requirements of that country in which the candidate lives, and not where the business, your business, is registered. So sending an employment contract before learning about the employment laws in any country is one of the biggest mistakes companies make when they first begin hiring internationally. An expert can inform on what is custom for total compensation, which of course includes benefits in the candidate's country, and offer guidance on the best legal way to proceed. While companies want to secure their candidate, they also want to protect the interests of the business. And experts can help organizations walk that line. Secondly, a Harvard Business Review survey showed that the most successful managers checked in frequently with dispersed teams. Slowing down and being clear about your day-to-day expectations is important with all employees. But it's worth taking extra time to be clear with remote employees abroad. and you will find it is time well spent. As cultural factors can impact your communications more than you might realize. You ask team members questions to make sure they understand you before you send them off to complete projects. Consider also slowing down your speaking pace and using less slang, jargon, metaphors, idioms, or cultural references when talking to a group that has mixed first languages or cultural backgrounds. Set up centralized information sharing. Make sure all team members can access the same tools, same files, and establish centralized cloud-based sharing to facilitate communication. Check in frequently and consistently. My team has approximately 75% of the team outside the US, where I happen to be based. And we've grown over 300% just in the last year and a half. Communication with all of the people that work on my team and across the company is imperative to the success of day-to-day work and long-term goals. So thirdly, one of the key aspects of remote global teams is a decentralized workforce, present around the world. When team members work remotely through different time zones, the most important aspect is promoting a positive team culture and ensuring there are no lapses in communication. New team members who join virtually could find it nearly impossible to grasp the team and the company culture if it is not a focus right from the start. So it is important to document company culture and not just document it, but to live it and have it as a key part of your onboarding process. Businesses should try to make it as inspirational and clear as possible right from the employee's first day on the job. Businesses should also encourage open communication and feedback to promote as much transparency as possible, not just from a work perspective, but on a personal perspective level also. That could mean having dedicated channels on instant messaging platforms, which strictly don't just deal with work. For example, our company's Slack channels at Globalization Partners have given the team the infrastructure to create their own virtual communities. We have book clubs and cooking clubs and a pets club and a movie club and many, many more. And it really promotes that connectivity and also connects people from around the company with similar interests. So how can Globalization Partners help you build global teams and boost growth? As mentioned, Globalization Partners is an employer of record with owned entities around the globe. We help companies expand internationally without having to establish a local entity. We cover all issues related to compliance, including taxes, benefit structures, payroll, collective bargaining, etc. Work with us and we will have your employees onboarded in the countries of your choice in a matter of hours in some cases, or just a mere few days. Globalization Partners simply, elegantly, and effectively helps any company expand into new international markets within a few days of finding recruits globally, and without complex international tax and legal planning. Use of this strategy in which our clients choose a candidate in any country, and we put that person on our in-country compliant payroll. And it enables companies to rapidly hire global teams in multiple jurisdictions via our outsourced global legal infrastructure. So let me tell you a little bit about a company that chose Globalization Partners to be their partner in international growth. And that company is Mondaycom. They are presently a company built and headquartered in Tel Aviv, Monday.com did not yet have a business presence established in Brazil and Canada, where they wished to onboard talent. Having the flexibility to explore markets and deliver a quality employee experience was critical to the Monday.com team. Instead of investing the resources to set up an entity in a country, the Monday.com team identified an opportunity to use an employer of record to onboard their new international hires, conserving costs and accelerating their timeline. Working with an established global employer of record made the international hiring process simple. The Monday.com team was able to generate locally compliant contracts and onboard talent quickly in both Canada and Brazil. And you can read a lot more about that experience on our website. So with that, I would like to thank you so very much for joining me in today's session, and we look forward to hearing from you with any of your needs in expanding globally. Thank you so much.